making money, the taxpayer dollars, right? We're not just giving it to the UN. We're also giving money to ISIS in Syria, by the way.
Oh, jeez.
This is why, did you know, in Gaza, they have Starbucks. Did you know that? We made a big sick about this. We had Ron Hallwell months ago about this very issue. We're talking about Starbucks in Syria. Yeah, Syria has Starbucks. By the way, Syria does. They actually have a franchise, and this is why Starbucks can't say the word Merry Christmas or have anything that's religious symbols on their cups now. You can't have anymore. You can't do it. And you cannot have say Easter Bunny, or you cannot have an American flag, especially 4th of July weekend. Nope, you cannot have that. There's no stars or stripes. You cannot have that. No, not even a white or a red or a blue star on a cup. No, you cannot have that. You cannot have anything that has red, white, or blue in it at all on Starbucks coffee. This is correct. This is on July 4th weekend. If you go get a Starbucks coffee, there's nothing on it. It's just Starbucks. There's nothing American. There's no American flag on it. Here, we have the American flag. Here, we say the 4th of July. And we have, look at right here, Kia, folks. We got Kia. So there you go. We have Kia up on the screen, by the way, right next to the American flag. We actually have it right here. See this? The American flag right here. There it is, folks, right there. You see that? We got 1, 2, 3 stars. And the red, white, and blue. There you go. See that? Of July. There you go. 4th of July is what we got here. You know, this is what we have on the screen, folks. This is what we have up. I mean, this is what we're doing right now. What we say, what we mean, and we mean what we say. So, simple. It's so simple. Rush Limbaugh won't even have this at all. We do this here. Because why? Because we care. This is why we post what we posted up. When we get a banner, doesn't matter, you know, this is free advertisement for them, and so we're putting it out there. Why? Because it's important to see what this country is built on: freedom, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. And now, this is all being taken away. And like I said before, if you get stamps, as is in God We Trust, you gotta pay for 4 of them, almost $3.50. Versus 4 of them, we only pay almost a little over $2 for saying America, home, the land of the free, or America, home of the brave. You pay $2.50 for that. But in God We Trust, you gotta pay 4 of them for $3.50. You gotta do that. You gotta spend $1 more for In God We Trust. That is outrageous. Why do we want to have? Why do that? When we want to have In God We Trust. I mean, this is getting to be, In God We Trust is getting harder and harder and harder to find this now. This slogan out there, it really is. If you go to Google or Twitter, it doesn't matter. In God We Trust, you cannot find it. It's unbelievable. You cannot find it.
And there's Democrats that are talking about giving him a 3rd term.
Obama?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, especially. Wait a minute. This is our friends up in Canada, by the way. Our friends in Canada want to have Obama be a 3rd term.
Why?
Because, again, socialism. Because socialism, they believe it works. They believe in the government healthcare program. That's what they have in Canada, by the way. They do have it. How do I know this? I have been in Canada. I know what Canada is like. And their currency is cheaper. Yeah, it is. But it's more government control. It's more politically correct to have government health care because these people, like these professors in Harvard, they think by having this kind of philosophy would be good to expand it to liberalism across America and across our world. You see, this is why we want to have people be controlled
and manipulated by the government. So it gives us more money into our pockets and to give us more of our pet projects. So it goes to the general fund and we don't have to spend it on the taxpayers. All this goes into a tax increase of taxpayers, and we give them a government-run health care, and we make them wait as long as they want to get their medical prescriptions. So that way we can have them be on a waiting list, and it makes us more money by having them wait on a waiting list.
This is what they do. This is how liberalism thinks. This is why Parliament did what they did. Is that the screw the UN, the heck with the EU, the European Union. The hell with them. They're done. Go scratch. Our friends in Australia said, "We're done with the UN. Go out and pound sand." Our friends in Australia said, "Go out and pound sand." Netanyahu, Netanyahu, our Prime Minister of Israel, said the UN is full of crap. They're not doing a damn thing. We're gonna walk. We have walked away from them. They're on their own. So they're on their own. The UN is on their own. We're doing our own thing right now. We're going to destroy ISIS this weekend. That's what they're going to do, believe it or not. Because did you see the posts that Netanyahu posts up on our news feed? By the way, on a video he actually gave us directly to have on the Patriot News Network. The 13-year-old girl was murdered by ISIS in the middle of the night, dead asleep. Dead asleep.
Yeah, I read about that one.
Yeah, and she was dead asleep. No, the family was innocent. The family was a loving Christian family of Israel. She loved Israel. She loved freedom. She wanted to become an Israeli army specialist too, as well. 13-year-old girl. She was murdered by ISIS in the middle of the night. She was taken away by the evilness that ISIS has done. And Netanyahu said, "We're going to strike back. We're going to strike back hard. We're going to bomb the crap out of ISIS before 4th of July weekend. We're not going to tell you what day. We're not going to tell you when. We're not going to say how we're going to do it. We're just going to annihilate them. They're going to think twice ever coming back to Israel." This is what the United States needs to do. You people in the United States, we love the American citizens. We love the American people in the United States. However, we don't like your president, your commander-in-chief. He has done a lousy job to destroy your great country. This is what your president has done. This is from the Prime Minister of Israel saying this. So, on our behalf. So, this is why we broadcast what we do here on this network. Because why? Because all lives matter. We care. And we are, in fact, looking out for America. That's including our friends in Israel, our friends in South Korea, our friends in the Great Britain, UK, also our friends in down in Australia, and down in Italy, and especially down especially our prayers and our sympathy is with the people down in down in Brazil right now, because you got as you know, Brazil with the Olympics, Rio de Janeiro, as you know, the Olympics down there, they don't have the money to protect the athletes. They said so. Then this is why so many athletes are backing out of the Olympics this year.
I don't blame them.
You know, I can't blame them either. A lack of security and the little narrow virus too, as well they have. So yeah, this is why so many athletes said we're not going to go.